All right, this is the Mad Hooter, and I'm gonna do a little thing today, just about some audio tips and whatnot, and kind of the way I do things. And when it comes to audio stuff, could say that I'm an expert, although because I do studio stuff, and recording, went to college for that stuff. Um, Spent my whole career in recording studios, blah 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 blah, whatever. Um, that being said, I've thrown my hat in the YouTube community, and I decided to do it very simply. I didn't want to get a bunch of expensive gear or use the gear that I use for recording to do this kind of stuff because it just didn't seem necessary. Because I wanted this to be a vlog and not really, fancy um, editing and all of that stuff. That's cool. Maybe I'll do it at some point, but I just don't feel like wasting time with that stuff. I just want, like I said, I want this to be simple. But I want the audio to be strong because I want you to hear what the fuck I'm saying. So, uh, and I've thrown my hat in the YouTube thing, and I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I see some things that kind of like, man, why are you doing that? Or I hear things, and I'm like, oh, dude, come on. That's really hard on the ears. Um, One is the folks that will use. I understand, if you're doing like a live stream, like a phone in or something, they've got like the iPhone um earbuds or whatever in. The microphones on those things suck. So I don't want you to use the microphone on your laptop. Please don't do that. Um, it picks up a lot of ambient noise, which ambient noise is stuff over there in the background, stuff rattling around, whatever. And then you get a lot of room noise. And um, for those of you who don't know, um, if you're using the wrong kind of microphone, you're going to get things, uh, what we call bounces or tails off of your signal, your audio signal. And what that is when you have like a reflective surface, and the a good thing about that is what's behind me there, a mirror. A mirror not just visually is reflective, but sound wave wise, it's reflective because frequencies will bounce off of that, go back into this microphone, and you get what sounds like noisy bathroom sound, a big echoey room sound. You want to avoid that thing. So, first thing I want you to do, get yourself a microphone. And what I want you to do is make sure that you get condenser mic. Um, don't use the USB stuff because those USB microphones come with a list of their own complications. Um, you can get latency problems, bad audio, they'll spike on you, they just come with a bunch of problems. So to make it easy, get yourself an analog condenser mic. They range decent ones anywhere from $50 to however much you want to spend. I have some really nice ones that I use for studio stuff that are thousands of dollars. I wouldn't use that to do a YouTube thing because it's not worth it. I don't need it to get my point across or whatever, or to get good enough audio to do what I'm doing. So get you one, $100 or so, like this one, easy, no big deal. Make your life easy. A lot of them also come with a shock mount like this, which is something that you want to do that way. So if you bump something, you're not getting a loud sound through the mic, big thud or something annoying. Next thing I want you to do is don't get online software or onboard software for your computer. Don't do that. Do this. Get yourself an analog mixer. Here's the one that I'm using. It's a little 6-channel Behringer. Um, Real simple. The reason I do it this way is I can control the levels real quickly if I'm needing to up or down or whatever, if I've got stuff that I'm screen sharing or whatever and I'm using audio, I can real time adjust my levels so that hopefully everything's coming out nice and you can hear what's going on. So do that. Go into your laptop. Make life easy for yourself. You can adjust your EQ, lows, highs, all that real easy. Easy to do, less chance or risk of technical issues happening. Before you start recording stuff, you can check all your cables. Everything's good. Go in your laptop, pull up whatever software you use. I use XSplit. It seems to be real simple. I'm not really into video editing or anything like that, so this makes it easier for me. So do that. Save yourself some trouble. So the next thing that I notice by checking out a lot of YouTubers, and I guess I'll call a couple people out. I've seen like Chris Ray Gun do this, Jeff Holiday. They've got, hell, I even see Alex Jones do this sometimes. I'm trying to figure out, are you trying to create some atmosphere or what the hell's going on? But I see these in people's camera shot a lot. And for those of you that don't know what that is, that's called a pop filter. When I was in audio school in college, we used to make these ourselves out of pantyhose and coat hangers. But what it's designed to do, it's designed to catch the puff of air that comes out of your face when you say like peas and things like that, so that it doesn't spike the microphone. When that puff of wind hits the microphone, you get a loud noise, and it's not very pleasing to the ears. My problem with seeing these in YouTube videos is that when you have a condenser mic like this, which I see people have decent mics, they're speaking a decent amount away, but they've got this. And so I'm like, well, why are you using that pop filter when you're not anywhere close enough to the mic to affect it with a puff of wind? Now, if you're going to record like this, say like you would do if you were recording a singer in the studio, this is how close you would need to be to use a pop filter and have it be necessary. But if you're back here, not necessary. It just turns into an annoying thing that's in your screenshot or your camera shot, and you're not doing anything effective. You're just having something there. So get rid of that. If you have to, you can get one of these. And let's see, put it over there. One of these. And this is called a windscreen. Or, yeah, windscreen. We used to call them Jimmy hats back in the day. Mainly because there's a Rainbow, Live at the Rainbow Bridge thing with Jimi Hendrix. And it was so windy that they had like giant wads of foam around his microphone to try to keep the wind noise out, which is basically the same thing the pop filter does, which is what this guy does. And if you need to, you can just slide one of these guys on like that, and it basically does the same thing. And you can get right up on your microphone like this. But if you're not going to be speaking that closely in your mic, you don't need it, because you're not getting a direct whiff of air into your microphone. So you don't need that either. Get yourself a cool looking mic and be done with it. So I know that I'm sounding like nitpicky or whatever, and I kind of am being nitpicky, but these are easy things to do that just, it makes it nice. So, and far be it from me to tell people with thousands of subscribers what to do, but I'm just saying, audio-wise, I know what I see and I know what I hear. So just make life easier on yourself. Get analog gear, easy to use. You don't have to worry about latency problems or any of that stuff. Make your life a little easier. And do it just because Mad Hooter said so. Anyway, Mad Hooter, we'll see you later.